Hi, it's Richard Blanco from Property Investor News magazine. I'm here in Hornsey with Richard Blanco, who's a very experienced London-based landlord, a developer, and Richard's written for the magazine on a number of occasions. So Richard, we're here at your latest project in Hornsey, early stages of this particular project. Tell us a little bit about it.
Yes, this is a 3-bed house just next to Alexandra Palace Park.
Right.
So a very nice location. Interesting as well because we've got Crossrail 2 coming to either Alexandra Palace or Wood Green.
Aha.
So I've got my eye on that, although it could be a very long way
Yeah,
away.
indeed.
Yes, I picked this up as a bargain actually because it needed a refurb and also there'd been a neighbour dispute, so other buyers were very wary of buying it, and there'd actually been a court case between the previous owner and the neighbour.
Right.
And it was to do with having removed a chimney breast and sound issues.
Right.
So obviously we can't reinstate the chimney breast, but I've agreed with the neighbour that I would soundproof the walls and so on. So she's happy with that, and we're getting on well, which I'm really pleased about.
Good.
I'm preparing it for rental really, so I want to bring it up to a good spec, but I'm not realising the full development potential. So I'm not knocking down any walls or anything like that. I'm actually keeping the old kitchen,
Right.
although I've had to remove it to put the soundproofing on and
Yes.
putting it back on again. It's a knocked through lounge, so often I would reinstate the wall there, or I would tend to buy properties with 2 reception rooms,
Right.
but I'm actually going to leave it as a through lounge because I've done quite a bit of research on the market in this area, and people like the through lounge. People are prepared to pay quite a lot more money in this area than the East London sort of territory that I usually inhabit. So right at the beginning I got agents in and talked to them about what they thought the local market wanted. So I'm preparing for either 3 well-heeled sharers or a well-heeled family really.
Right. So that's your target.
That's the target tenant, yes. We're replacing the bathroom because that is quite tatty, and we're also landscaping the garden because that was sort of just totally overgrown. So
And the age of the property, is it sort of
it's Edwardian actually,
so
it's about
sure.
1910, 1915,
Right.
that sort of period. And 3 good-sized bedrooms. That's important, I think. I don't want one of the bedrooms to be a single or anything like that. And the great thing is we've got development potential to go up into the roof, and that will really, really be worthwhile in this area because it will add quite a lot of value.
Right, but you're not going to do that now?
No, I mean, I always steer away from doing that when I'm going to rent a property because I create 3 stories which potentially could lead to mandatory licensing. It means you then have a bigger group of tenants, more wear and tear, etc. And I think really the moment to do that is just before selling, so that you've got a really nice top-notch 3-storey property with 2 bathrooms and so on.
But you, when you're purchasing, you look for that potential to actually add fundamental value in the longer term, as and when you feel it's appropriate.
Absolutely, and in fact, I've got 8 properties with development potential.
Right.
So, once I get to the point where I feel my portfolio is big enough, I can still then go back to the portfolio and develop it and improve it.
Right. So you're purchasing stock with potential good, solid added value for the future when you choose to implement a specific strategy, whether that be going up into the loft or doing extensions or a combination of. You're putting in tenants in terms of the buy to hold, spending what you need to do to refurbish the property to a decent standard for the tenants, and then at some point in the future you will then enhance the value, probably, as you say, with a likelihood of a sale at that point.
Yes, and then I'd have much more of an eye on the spec, because of course I'd want to go top spec for when I'm selling in this area. Whereas going top spec for tenanting is silly, Obviously I want a good spec, but I don't want to be doing granite worktops and things like that.